What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on the All the Mods 10 server, and this one is going to be super exciting. We're going to be setting up the star altar, the thing actually needed to make the star. How exciting! As you can see behind us, we set up a platform for it, and in the last episode, we actually crafted the runic star altar, and I've been spending the past hour getting all the different items we need to build this huge multi-block. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy, ain't it? So if you look at the recipe for the star here, you can see in the very center, there's a Patrick star, which also requires the runic star altar. So as soon as we build this thing, we should be able to make the Patrick star, which is hilarious. Patrick. Styrkat, give me your best Patrick impression.
Patrick!
I don't know, SpongeBob. Do you think that we should build the star altar? Was that good?
Oh god.
Rate it in the comments 1 through 10, the Patrick impression. Alright, we're gonna build this thing. In fact, let me just use my magic powers here. I'm gonna snap my fingers and it will appear. Whoa! There's a star altar! Oh my gosh, look at the size of this thing. And there's a Styrkat in the middle, which is crucial for it to form properly. Yeah, it's kind of similar to the Hephaestus Forge, except for it's got these cool pillars with the... Man, I gotta say, the multi-blocks from the modular machinery mod are pretty cool, so hats off to the ATM devs for this. So in order for this guy to work, we need a butt ton of power. That's why on the back here, we have an ultimate energy input hatch that can hold 400 million FE, and we're using a nitro gate to give it power. We have a little item output, which is where the items will come out, and a huge item input, which all the items will go into, including all the items we need for the star, because I believe you only need 13 items for the star total, like, because, you know, you can stack them inside the hatches. So let's go ahead and get everything we need for the Patrick star. That's exciting. And literally all we need is just some concrete powder and different concrete. So let me get the stuff. I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, here we go. We got all the different concrete powders we need. We should just be able to toss it into the input hatch here. Yeet! All right, will it eat it? Oh, it's processing. Look at that. Let's go to the output hatch here. We should see a Patrick star. There it is. Patrick star. We got it, baby. Patrick star. Look at this thing. It's so silly.
I'm gonna hold it.
You want to hold the Patrick? Look at that thing. I like how it's got like the pants on the star. Let me see this Patrick star. That goes smack in the center right here. Boom. Now, the next thing we can use the star altar for is these blocks right here, because these are not the correct ones. If we look at the star recipe here, we need the awakened, which is made in the star altar. You could use the no, it has to be the star altar, that's right. So we need 8 Unbreaking 1 books, and then some Awakened Supremium stuff. We have the Awakened Supremium. We can get the Unbreaking books via the Ender IO Enchanter. Have we made an Ender IO Enchanter yet?
Probably not.
Alright, let's go back to base real quick, and we'll put one next to our XP. Now, the Enchanter's just crafted with some dark steel, so it's like pretty easy to make. We'll just slap it like right on here. And this guy allows you to make like whatever enchanted book you want. You can see you just put in some lapis and then some type of block and it'll give you some enchantment. So let's grab some lapis. And in order to make the Unbreaking, we need obsidian. We also need book and quill. Alright, so we got the book and quill, we got the obsidian, so that's Unbreaking 3. I think just one obsidian gets Unbreaking 1? Yeah. So we just gotta put it in one at a time, and then grab a bunch of Unbreaking 1 books. This is like true magic at its holiest. We need 8 of them. How come I only have enough to make 7? Did I math wrong? Apparently. Alright, so by combining the powers of the unobtainium vibranium alloy, some awakened supremium gems and essence, and all these Unbreaking 1 books, it should just awaken it? Oh yeah, it's working. Look at it go. And look at that. It's an awakened unobtainium vibranium alloy block. That's a lot of words. Check this thing out. Can we like place it? Does it look different? No. I hope that didn't remove the enchantment by placing it. It totally did. All right. Do not place them down. Oh, I gotta make more Unbreaking books. Gosh dang it, Bobby. Alright, so we got the enchanted ones. We can put these into the item frames now. Look at that. It's beautiful. And if you take this back out, they will still be enchanted? Yes. Alright, good. Now, as you guys can see, we're missing some nether star blocks in here, but Styrkat's been doing a lot of work off camera. In fact, let's go back to the base and see what Styrkat's been working on. So if we go outside here, check it out. She's been doing some terraforming around here, and I must say it looks way nicer than just the random hills. Yeah, this is pretty cool. You guys will have to check out Styrkat's channel to see all this amazing terraforming. Also, if you take a look inside of our factory over here, I made some more immersive engineering multi-blocks. Basically, it was a big rabbit hole just to get some of this phenolic resin. That way we could make the Tesla coil. Yeah, because you needed these Duroplast sheets, which was like a chain of different multi-block machines that we needed. So I went ahead and built them all, and we have the Tesla coil now. So we're done with Pneumaticraft. We're done with immersive engineering. We're still going to have to do some modern industrialization. But let's go ahead and get those last items that we need, such as the nether star block. So let's go down to our hostile neural network basement over here and check it out. We're up to 137,000 nether stars that have been building up while Styrkat has been working around the base. So thank you, Styrkat. Now we just have to compress them together to get the triple compressed nether blocks. Look at that. We got like more than enough now. So here we go. We should be able to place them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we go. We have all the nether star blocks that we need. The only thing we have left are these items in the center here. And those are the trickiest ones. But I think we can actually knock some of them out right now. Because if you look at our chest... Oh, Styrkat even kind of organized them. You see, we're missing one item here for the dimensional seed, and that's the 4x compressed emerald block. But let me take you guys to the crops, and you'll see I planted a whole bunch of emerald crops and some other crops over here. Yeah, I did like emerald, iron, gold, all the stuff that we need a lot of, and look at all this freaking essence we have now. So yeah, we should be plenty good on emerald. I just gotta set up a recipe for the compressed emerald blocks, so give me a sec to do that. Alright guys, I got our auto crafting ready. So 4x emerald block, it requires 246,000 essence, but if we look at the system, yeah, we have 3 million essence. So let's hit that craft button, and look at the speed that it crafts this stuff. It's like illegal. 25,000 emeralds scheduled. Alright, we just gotta wait. Alright, looks like our compressed emerald block is done. That's 6,500 blocks of emerald and quest complete. And I think we have everything we need for the dimensional seed now, which I know the other team also has. So we're going to be able to catch up to them here. I think it does have to be in a specific order. So let's rearrange. Here we go. Dimensional seed. We got it. Another item for the star altar. Oh, baby. To the Star Island. Where does it go? Is it on the right? Let's check. Yep, it goes on the right here. Beautiful. We only have 5 items left. Let's see what the other team's doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, because the other team doesn't have the runic star altar yet, so they can't make the Patrick Star or the awakened ones. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. Alright guys, so if we look at the 5 items we have remaining, for the Dragon Soul, we need Occultism. There's only 3 mods we have left to do. Occultism, Mechanism, and Modern Industrialization. So, you see, we need Occultism for this one. So, Styrkat will be working on that. Next, we need the Pulsating Black Hole, which also needs Occultism, of course. There's a lot of things that need Occultism. Next thing is the emitter here. This needs modern industrialization. For the philosopher's fuel, we also need modern industrialization. And the last thing we need is mechanism. Yeah, so we got to get into those last 3 mods so we can finish the star. All right, guys, Styrkat's doing some occultism, and apparently this ritual's going to be funny.
No.
She says it's going to be funny.
No, it's not. It kills me. Okay.
Oh.
You see?
Uh-huh.
And then I need to
Oh, there's a horse.
sacrifice a horse.
Why'd you kill the horse? That's savage.
And now you see purple particles.
Uh-huh.
It took my sacrifice.
It took your horse sacrifice. Okay. Oh, it's sucking in the items. Okay.
Yeah.
It sucked it.
It takes a while, but...
It needs to suck faster. It's doing something.
Look at him!
What is that thing? It's a mini dragon. It's kind of cute. You said we could swab him?
Yeah, you can swab him and get this egg.
Nice.
You know,
I swabbed
the
him.
chicken.
Oh yeah, that's what we actually need for the thing, right?
Yeah.
So if
this egg.
So if we get a bucket of XP, seed, this, we get this. We gotta feed it to a chicken. Let's go to the chicken spotter. Oh, look, it's kind of cute. What does he even do? Oh, he could go in fire.
Yeah,
Guess that makes sense. He's a dragon. It's so cute. Hi. Guys, it's so cute. We're gonna make a chicken explode out of celebration. Alright, where's our chicken spotter? Oh look, some chickens. Hey chickens. Oh my gosh, how many eggs? So many eggs.
I sucked them all up.
Here we go.
Happy birthday, Taco!
You got the spot egg?
No, it's right next to you.
Oh,
There.
got it. Yeah, dragon familiar spot egg quest complete. Now does that mean we can make another item for the star? Let's see. That one's for... Oh, do you have the empty soul gem yet?
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, empty soul gem. I see. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, baby. I think we can make it, guys. Yes.
Can?
Dragon soul. Done. Another item finished for the star altar. This one goes in the top left. Boom. The other team's gonna come on and be like, holy crap. When did they do all this? We only got 4 items left, guys. Let's go. We're so close. All right, guys. Like I said before, we need to mechanize in order to get the next items for the star. We need the gravitation module unit, blah, blah, blah. And we can make all the stuff. It needs like nether star, unobtainium block, but it also needs these jetpack units, which require polonium, so we need the reactor for that. Basically, we're going to need the mechanism reactor. You guys actually saw me set this up in my Vault Hunter series, but we just need to run through this quest book, which has us build a reactor, and then build the setup to make the fuel for the reactor. Then we got to set up this sussy looking thing that turns the waste into like antimatter. We need the antimatter. That's basically what we're going for. So I'm going to be knocking through these quests with Styrkat here. She's going to help it make it look pretty with these blue kiwi blocks. I like kiwis.
Yep.
Yep, she's ready. Look at her.
I'm ready.
We ain't blowing up any reactors here, or at least we didn't on the last server. Hey, we didn't blow up the last one. Actually, we blew it up on purpose. Yeah, you guys should check that out. Anyways, we're gonna get to work. We'll be back in a sec. And we did it, guys. We got a mechanism reactor. Look at this thing behind me. All right, we'll start with how to get the fuel for the reactor, which is all these random machines here. On the left, we start with uranium to get yellow cake, that delicious yellow cake, in which we then oxidize into uranium oxides, combine it with or some sort of fluoric acid to make hexafluoride, blah, 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 and we eventually get fissile fuel, which is in the reactor right now. How beautiful. We decided to go with a 7x7x7 because we're going to need a lot of this waste in order to get the items that we need. All these machines on the right here literally just make the hydrofluoric acid with our fluorite and sulfur. The bottleneck is definitely the speed in which we can oxidize the sulfur, but I think it's fast enough for now. These ultimate pressurized tubes hold so much buffer fuel, so this thing's gonna take forever to fill up with fissile fuel, but that's okay. So we're using a sink to insert water into the reactor, and when we turn this thing on, it will make steam, which is gonna go into this fluid trash can because we already have a different reactor for power. This reactor we do not need for power. We literally just need the nuclear waste, which is kind of messed up when you think about it, but hey, that's what this mod pack makes you do, so we're just following the instructions. Over here is our reactor protection system. We have a port that detects high temperature conditions, and then it will send a redstone signal to this other logic adapter to turn off the reactor. For instance, I have a lever here. Let's go ahead and turn this on. It's going to make a funny noise. Oh, you hear it? You hear that reactor hum? Let's say that there's a high temperature condition. This lever will simulate that. Turns off the reactor. How amazing. This is just redstone conduits from Ender.io. transfers redstone signals. Pretty cool. So anyways, let's keep this guy running, and you'll see on the back here, the nuclear waste comes out of that, and it should go evenly into the solar neutron activator and the centrifuge. Maybe it doesn't go evenly. Maybe it prioritizes this one. That's fine, because this one only works during the day because it has a little solar panel. Then it splits off into 2 lines. This guy on the right here is using polonium, which is going to combine with fluorite dust and water to make polonium pellets, which is one of the things we need for the gravitational modulation unit. Oh my god. And then the guy on the left is going to take the other chemical. Here, let's go ahead and force it to do it. I think I could disconnect that. Hopefully it doesn't leak nuclear waste. Yeah, you see now it's going into the centrifuge, and that is making plutonium, and then that's going to give us plutonium pellets, and it should go into the drawers here. All the spent nuclear waste goes into these radioactive waste barrels, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It is you know, it's a bit of a process, but I mean, it can't be that bad. It's raining, you know, at least these aren't Greg Tech machines, so they won't explode. Let's see if I could reconnect this cable here. There we go. Alright, so the only thing left to do now is turn up the burn rate of this reactor. We can go all the way up to 52. We just have to make sure the water from the sink can keep up, which I don't know if it can. So I'm a bit scared. Let's turn the burn rate up to 5 and let's check it out. Water's keeping up. Water is keeping up. Okay. Let's turn the burn rate up to 10. This is scary. Okay. Okay, water's going down. That's not good. Scram the reactor. I love scramming it. What? It's fine. Styrkat's over there with her radioactive suit because she does not trust me. We just have to add more sucky pipes to the sink. It's fine. Everything's fine. We just gotta suck that sink more, you know? We may have to make a more reactor ports actually to get more water in here. Alright, let's activate it now. Okay, water's stable. Water's stable. This is terrifying. If this thing blows up, this is not gonna be good. Alright, turn the burn rate up to 15. Okay, water's holding stable. Water's stable. This is terrifying. 20. I mean, theoretically, it should shut itself down. Okay. Water is... Alright, guys. I'm gonna, like, make this work at max burn rate. Probably gonna have to add more, ports and sinks, and I'll be back. Alright, guys. We got this reactor running at max burn rate. And, instead of making 1,000,000 sinks, I actually used the integrated dynamics mod, in which you can, in order to show this off, I'm gonna actually scram it first, just in case I accidentally change a setting. But all you have to do is put a fluid interface on the bottom. It's like, it tells the system, aka this one cable, that, hey, there's water storage here. And it's like infinite. And then you put a fluid exporter here. You have to like put a variable card in to export all fluids, then you have to go into the properties and you can set a fluid transfer rate of like 99999999999. Yeah, it's kind of a strange mod, integrated dynamics is, but we're able to insert fluids at a legal speed. Oh, that scared me. Yeah, you saw the water go down for a second before the system like kicked on. Let's hope that doesn't end up blowing it up eventually. But anyways, if we roll around the back here, you can see we are processing that waste very well. We already got 22 plutonium, nice, and 32 polonium. We're doing stuffs and things. In fact, I think we could actually make one of the items that we need for the star now with this. But the next big thing we're gonna need is antimatter, and that is gonna be a process. Alright guys, so we should be able to make another item for the star now, and that of course is the gravitational modulation unit. As you know, we need the polonium. We have the polonium now. We have everything for this stuff. The only other thing we needed was these HDPE sheets, which is another chemical process, but luckily I was able to just add these 3 machines here. All you gotta do is grab some biofuel, which I made on AutoCraft. It's made simply by crushing moss, which we have a ton of. So I added an AutoCraft for that. you get your biofuel, and then put it into this machine. It's going to react it with hydrogen to make substrate and ethylene. The ethylene gets turned into liquid ethylene. Then it all gets combined into this pressurized reaction chamber over here, and we can get our HDPE pellets. You'll love to see it. I mean, I think I managed to make this wall of machines with as little pipe spaghetti as possible, so I'm decently proud of it. We're gonna prettify it. I think Styrkat's just waiting to see how many machines I'm gonna place before she builds something, which I don't blame her. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty compact, I'd say. So all we gotta do now is set up a recipe in the enrichment chamber for the HDPE, and we should be able to make this gravitational unit. I put it on autocraft here. It says we have everything. Hit the start button. Oh, look at it go. We're about to get another star item. Yes! Gravitational modulation unit. We did it. We did it. I'm pretty sure this is what gives you flight. Yeah, it gives you flight with the jetpack on the mecha suit. Yeah, that's right. Well, we don't really need it, but we got it now for the star. Let's go add it to our star chest, and maybe we can make another item. Looks like we can't make another item yet because we're going to need modern industrialization. But hey, we got another thing to the list. Actually, you know what I just realized? I'm pretty sure we have all the items to make the pulsating black hole. One of the items was in the wrong row. Yeah, let's see if we can make this. Okay. Pulsating black hole. Yeah. There we go. We got another star item. And we could have made it this whole time. Well, it just needed the occultism, and you had it. So let's go to Star Island. And this bad boy goes in the top right. Oh, yeah. We only got 3 left. We're so close.
Items.
Yeah, what are they doing? Oh, wow. They got some work to do, huh? I think they're doing pretty close. I think they're just missing like 1 item of each of these things, and they got to build the Star Forge, of course. But we're doing good. All right, we gotta do the next mechanism stuff. Well, guys, the next thing we're gonna have to do to get the star for mechanism is work our way to the antimatter pellet, which means we're gonna have to build this multi-block you see right here. It's called the supercritical phase shifter. And you use it to turn, I believe, polonium into antimatter. So you remember all this nuclear waste processing I have set up? I basically just have to redirect the polonium from this line into the supercritical phase shifter and make antimatter. I don't even remember how much antimatter we're gonna need. It looks like we're gonna need 2 antimatter pellets in order to make the improbable probability device. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna get crafted that multi-block, guys, and we'll be back. Behold, the supercritical phase shifter. You guys remember this from the Vault Hunter series? Oh yeah, we're making antimatter. All we gotta do is redirect the polonium underground and then have it go into this thing and let's make an antimatter. So far we got 14 millibuckets. We're gonna need 2,000 millibuckets in order to get the 2 pellets we need for the thing for the star. So it's just gonna be some AFKing, not too big of a deal. Let's see how our power supply is doing, because this thing uses a ton of power. Yeah, you can see we're exporting 2 million FE per tick. I'm just hoping we have enough buffer in our battery. I mean, we got 2 tera FE in here, 1% full. So I'm hoping we have enough to make the antimatter we need. So yeah, we're just waiting now. Let's go. All right, guys, and the only thing left for the antimatter is just waiting now. We have 227 millibuckets. We just gotta let the reactor run in peace. And we should have it by next episode. And hopefully next episode we can finish modern industrialization and finish the star. And hopefully we can beat Team B. I know they're getting close as well. CWG, ow.